right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters, let's talk about somebody that has a heavyweight champion case of Trump derangement syndrome. Guy we've mentioned on here before by the name of Mark Ruffalo. That's right, the actor that is involved with Marvel and the MCU, a.k.a. Disney. And in true blind squirrel finds a nut fashion, well, he partially got something right when he comes to exactly why the MCU is crashing and burning. And he says something that I think is actually pretty accurate. If Marvel tries to course correct, or the MCU tries to course correct, will it even matter? Even Mark Ruffalo, who I don't know why we can't get a good, real Hulk movie. I don't know. But they won't give us one. Supposedly it's too expensive. Really? I mean, Disney just burns money on woke properties all the time that nobody shows up at the box office to ever see. And I can't get a damn Hulk movie. Okay. All right. But we can get She-Hulk up there twerking. We can get that. Mother. Bounding in the comics, folks. Marvel's star, Mark Ruffalo, says the MCU's Disney Plus output killed its, quote, mystique. Unsure if course corrections can restore a franchise to, quote, what it was. Well, you can't make Captain America. You can't move that character over and take the Falcon and turn him into Captain America and woke up all your products and expect anybody to support it. As the old adage goes, even a broken clock is right twice a day. In echoing the opinion of many a fan, Hulk actor Mark Ruffalo has admitted that not only did the Marvel Cinematic Universe turn to the Disney Plus lead to a loss of its overall mystique, no doubt about it, but that he is also unsure whether or not the House of Mouse's ongoing attempt at righting the franchise sinking ship will ever truly restore it to its former glory. Look, I know Bob Iger has come out and said that they're going to change some things around, but until I see it, until I actually see them do something to course correct their products, and part of that is absolutely taking the identity politics out of it, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about what you're course correcting to. Now, I do think there's too much trash they've come out with on Disney Plus. There's no doubt about it. But I will continue to say the following. If all of this stuff was good, and they took the time to actually have great stories and not work identity politics and wokeness into their products, they could come out with something new once a month, and it wouldn't matter. People would watch. But they're not taking the time to do any of that. And they're shoving all kinds of crap into your face, making it political, playing the politics game, all these social justice narratives, gender and race swapping, and yeah, nobody's tuning in for that crap. As previously reported, following a string of projects whose performance could be categorized as absolute disasters or lukewarm CGI fest, namely Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, man, that was a terrible disaster. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, didn't see it. Moon Knight, didn't see it. Miss Marvel, damn sure didn't see it. Secret Invasion, who? And of course, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, did see it. February 2023 saw the first admission from current Disney CEO Bob Iger that Marvel Studios' overall quality had taken a significant plunge. No kidding. And as such, its output plans needed to undergo a significant revamping. Quote, we all have to be better at curating Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and the Star Wars of it all, said Iger during the company's Q1 2023 earnings call. And of course, reduce costs on everything that we make. While we are extremely proud, what's proud on the screen, okay, I don't know what that says. While we are I'm going to change this, extremely proud of what's on screen, it's gotten to a point where it's extraordinarily expensive. We all want quality. We all want quality on the screen, but we have to look at it what it cost us. So he's talking about course corrections related to things like expensiveness, their actual cost of making these features. Yeah, I mean, it's got nothing to do with we're actually going to course correct on stories. We're actually going to hire people that care about the products to write this crap. Nah, we're not doing that. That same month, Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige confirmed to Entertainment Weekly that his team had already begun working towards fulfilling Iger's desire for content creation. We want Marvel Studios and MCU products to really stand out and stand above, said the baseball cap producer. So people will see that as we get further into Phase 5 and Phase 6, the pace at which we're putting out Disney shows on Disney Plus would change so they can get a chance to shine. It's reflective, not a problem from a personnel perspective, but I think it's our zeal, basically grow our content significantly to serve mostly our streaming offers. We ended up taxing our people way beyond in terms of time and their focus way beyond where they had been. I don't think any of that matters. I don't think any of that matters. Ruffalo would go on to say, quote, I'd love to do a standalone Hulk. I just don't think it's ever going to happen. It's very expensive if you did a whole movie, which is why they used to Hulk so sparingly. I priced myself out. I cannot imagine how in the world that could possibly be something that utters out of anybody's mouth. It's amazing. We were talking about this during our stream today. Become a channel member and join us on the 10 a.m. Friday stream. Nonetheless, we were talking about this exact article and how the Hulk used to be like a cherished character in Marvel. Like, it was Spider-Man, it was the Hulk, it was Captain America. That was your three-headed Marvel monster, right? That was your Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman of the Marvel galaxy, multiverse, universe, whatever you want to call it. And they can't seem to make a good Hulk movie. And the fact is, if they put a Hulk movie on the schedule right now, I would go into I would be fearful they would ruin it. They wouldn't get the story right. It would be full of all kinds of politics. I mean, there's no telling. They'd probably make the Hulk a transgender at this point. I'm just being honest. They probably would. They'd be like, we could probably put a set of tits on the Hulk, and I'd be like, you got She-Hulk. You don't have to do that to the actual Hulk. They'd probably do it anyway. And that's the problem. That's the problem with all of this, is that they would do something dumb like that, or they would take a key figure and they would gender or race swap it. They would shove some kind of sexuality cause into it, and then the movie would be ruined. And the story would probably be shit because they'd be focused on all this other stuff over here. My God. No doubt they are saturated. I mean, that stuff that's on Disney Plus they've put out has been dog shit. It's been awful. But look, I think there's a world where something like a Loki series could have been very good. But we all know, if you've watched enough of it, and I think I made it through 3 episodes, and then all of a sudden, Loki was gender fluid or something. And I was like, number 1, what's gender fluid? Number 2, if he is, why do we care? Why do we need to hear about it? I don't give a shit. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch it. And even worse, Disney products, Marvel Comics used to be for kids, and now you can't allow your kids to watch it because you don't know if you're going to have some kind of far-off base sexuality narrative plunged into it. It's dog shit. All of it. Wow. Tell me what you think, Oh, there we go. Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Trying to get 2 a day out over here, if possible. I saw this one and I was like, it's kind of a personal interest deal. Let's do this. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.